Hello, you guys. So I was just getting ready to make another video, a non Lush video, and when the doorbell rang, so I stopped recording and I went to go get it, and I have to show you what this is. Okay, okay, are you ready for this? It's just crazy. Okay, all right. So we have this, right? Let me take my address off of it so I can show you. Okay, so it says ECC Records. And then here's the address from Poole, Dorset. So that's in England. And then it has this, it says to open it here. So I'm going to do that. Stop. Oh my gosh. That logo is really cool, and yeah, and of course that reminds me of Mark C because of the bird. Okay, you ready? All right. I don't have a stick of makeup or anything on my face. I look, oh my God. I mean, I have to explain. I have to explain for those of you who don't know. Okay, so about a couple of weeks ago, I was just reading my Facebook feed, and I ran into this article from the co-creator, owner of Lush in England. It was a video clip that I was watching. So he was talking about all of the songs that he liked to listen to from 1963 to 1973. And as he went on and he described the songs, he said that he had this idea of having the multiple musicians that often work with Lush on projects and who are just musicians in their own right to work on recreating all of those songs in their own beautiful way. And many of the people that contributed on this album are musicians that have written and recorded the music for many of the Lush UK and Lush USA spa treatments. This is called the Self-Preservation Society. There's a huge picture of an intergalactic bath bomb on the cover. Now this is really interesting to me, and I'll tell you why. This is very interesting. It's sort of synchronicitous in a way. Is that even a word? Did I just make up a word? I don't know. So I'm going to talk woo-woo just for a couple of minutes here, okay? Because the video that I was going to make before the doorbell rang was a video about, it was one of my psychic videos, and I was going to explain how the information that I had received this morning from my guides, and it was interesting to me, the information that I received was about music, and it was about music. They were telling me that certain music have certain vibrations. Certain types of music have certain energy vibrations, and they gave examples of some music. Anyway, I digress. So anyway, I became so excited when I was watching this clip. So I posted on there because I was so excited. I said, oh my goodness, I can't believe the songs that I was, listening to you describe, because those are the very songs. I described this one scenario when I was 8 years old. for whatever reason, I discovered the Beatles when I was 8 years old because a teenager, my friend's older sister, had an album, and I just happened to listen to them, and it blew my little 8-year-old mind. And, you know, I didn't know who the Beatles were. We were like poor Hispanics living in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I didn't know who the Beatles were. So anyway, so I began to love everything British and everything 60s. And I actually liked all music, American and British, and all kinds of music from that time period. So I had typed out, you know, the first time I had heard one of the songs he was speaking of. So the next thing I know, okay, this was a couple hours after I posted, and I just went on my merry business, you know, and the next thing I know, Mira, who is so wonderful, and she's done things like this before. Mira Manga is the one who wrote this book, by the way. Mira messaged me, and so she's like, okay, Mark wants to send us something. And I'm like, what is it? What? You know what I mean? And I've been like, oh, ever since. You don't know, guys. You don't know. I've wanted to say something so bad. But so this came in the mail today, and this is what it is. And I'm so excited. I'm trying to keep myself, you know, keep my composure instead of like jumping up and down and squealing like a little girl, like I want to do. So these are the songs on that. We have three discs, and I love, let me just say, I love that these are actual vinyl. So we have 3 discs, and side A of disc 1 has Get a Bloom and Move On by the Pickled Walnuts, Hocus Pocus by Man Diamond, Time of the Season is redone by Jackie Oates, Fresh Garbage is redone by Julie Tippett, I Wouldn't Leave My Wooden Wife by Ayamesh and the Secret Collective, yay, and Seven Gunga Din by Rosie Doonan and Ben Murray. I mean, I Know What I Like in Your Wardrobe, and that was one of the Genesis songs, and this is going to be redone by Beagle and Amathea. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, Amathea? Amalthea, I'm sorry, I just looked at that, Amalthea. Lady Eleanor by Ben Murray, as you said, is going to be redone by Doonan Oates and Mira Manga, yay! Sunshine of Your Love is going to be redone by Barney Morse and Brown. I mean, there's so many. Hello, I Love You, Reasons for Waiting, She's Not There, which is also a Zombies song. Riders on the Storm from The Doors, Cashmere from Led Zeppelin, White Rabbit from from Jefferson Airplane, America, wow, from Simon and Garfunkel. Utterly Simple, For What It's Worth by Buffalo Springfield. Don't Bogart Me by Honey Feet. Crazy Cajun Cakewalk Band by Ayamesh and the Secret. I don't know that song. That's one song I don't know. Lullaby, Graveyard, Terrapin, The River, Montana, Get a Bloom and Move On, Nantucket Sleigh Ride, Stamping Ground, Moonchild, awesome. Time Has Told Me, and It Happened Today. So I just can't believe it. So first I'm going to take a picture. And, you know, I just really wish that I just didn't just roll out of bed and when I'm taking this picture, but hey, that's life, right? So I'm going to take a picture now before I open it. All right. So now I'm going to open it. I am too excited right now. Oh my God. You guys know where I'm going to put this, right? Oh my goodness. Oh God, it is like a double. Do you know how long it's been? Okay, Mark and Mira and everyone at Lush, the UK, do you know how long? I was just talking about this with my husband, literally, not last night, but the night before that. I was just saying, while we were eating dinner, I was saying, remember how opening an album when we were teenagers, you would get an album, in particular a double album, and you would open it and you wouldn't know the lyrics. There wasn't anything as the internet back then. And so you would open up the album. I was explaining all the wonderful tactile things about opening up a vinyl album and seeing the lyrics written inside in the cover, and little surprises that the band would throw in their albums, like little pictures and whatnot, and how exciting it was to learn the lyrics of your, favorite song. And this is exactly that feeling. I'm feeling that feeling right now, and thank you for that. Just that alone is really cool. Okay. Welcome to the Self-Preservation Society. Please take care when handling your records. Due to the 3 heavy vinyl discs inside, we recommend that you open the sleeve on a flat surface to prevent any stress to the cover. And don't forget to replace them carefully when you have finished listening. Happy listening from all of us at ECC 100 Records. Very cool, yeah? Thank you very much. And I'm going to do exactly that. This is awesome. Okay, I'm going to read what's on the blue part here. It says, the Self-Preservation Society is a triple album of cover versions of songs from the 1960s and early 1970s. These are tracks from a period of time when my friends and I were experimenting by listening to everything from West Coast bands like the Byrds to classically inspired groups such as The Nice. Each track has had the deluxe treatment from a collection of great individuals, bands, and producers. The result means a great deal to me, and I can't stop listening to it. Mark Constantine, album curator. Back in those days, I was at college in California and saw most of these bands play live. So jealous! I had an old Porsche and used to whiz up and down Highway 101 with friends. I've driven that. Other friends used to follow us in a VW bus, and we were forever breaking down. So let me just get this straight. You were hippies in the 60s in a VW bus. How classic is that? And how jealous am I really? Moving on here. It says, they were truly extraordinary times. I was an avid attendee and fan of the Winterland Ballroom in San Francisco. Wow. And many venues in LA too. I would go to every concert I could, including Cream, Blind Faith, The Grateful Dead, Buffalo Springfield. I remember the Dead would play at an old fairground venue on the Pacific Coast if they weren't playing anywhere else. And a few hundred people would turn out to see them on a Friday night. God, wow. I never saw the Zombies perform, but this rendition of She's Not There is brilliant. I love the way all of these recordings sound. Simon Hayworth, Super Audio Mastering. And moving on. I mean, those are the songs that are like the backbone of what I would call the backbone of my music listening. From the time I was little up until my early 30s. That was the majority of what I listened to, although I also listened to classic R&B, soul, Motown sound, etc., and stuff like that. I certainly, to me, these are the roots of rock and roll, experimentation, and particularly more so than the 50s in my mind. So look at this. So this is the inside album cover art. So we have this right here, which is so freaking cool. We have this right here, right? We all know what that is, right? That's the intergalactic bath art from there. And there is a naked shower gel. It looks to me like a naked snow fairy, but I could be wrong. I'd like to think it's a naked snow fairy, and I'm sorry, but that green and pink together are gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the first disc very carefully. Disc 1. That's here. I mean, it's just too pretty to use, right? So that's just the cover. Now I'll pull the album out. Some of you are so young, you may not have ever seen a vinyl album before. So, look at that. So that is album 1, and this is side B. There's side A and side B, and each side have different songs on them. And so what I need to do is I need to go get my turntable, my old hi-fi turntable, and hook it up in here so that I can play these songs. And when I do that, I'm definitely going to make another video. But I don't have that hooked up because I had no idea that this was coming. So rest assured, though, I will make another video and I will play that music, and I will give you a sample of all of these songs. But for now, I'm going to just show the album itself to you. Oh, we're going to open it up, and we're going to remove disc 2 from its. This is disc 2, and side C is called Reasons for Bathing. Side D, these are all reasons for bathing. I can't wait. White Rabbit, America, For What It's Worth, Don't Bogart Me, etc. I have seen Clapton live. I have seen Dylan live. I have seen, so many people, gosh. I've seen the Moody Blues live. I've seen the Grateful Dead. I have seen there's just the Kinks. I've seen, I mean, there are so many. My mind is a blank now. So that is the Lush vinyl album set called The Self-Preservation Society, with the discs. Disc 1 is called The Self-Preservation Society, Disc 2 is called Reasons for Bathing, and Disc 3 is called Selling Unguents by the Pound. And so I'm speechless. Could I ever really be speechless, though, being me? Yeah, exactly. But for me, I'm speechless. And again, I'm so grateful. I love this. I can't tell you how excited I am to receive this from you, and so excited on so many different levels. You know, the music itself, and the fact that I get to listen to some of my favorite songs I haven't heard in years in a fresh new way, created by the same people that created the music to the best spa treatment I've ever had in my life, and given to me by a couple of the most wonderful people I know. And so thank you so much, so much. I can't thank you enough. I will definitely be making another video once I get my turntable set up. And then after I play each song, I might play them maybe, I don't know, 3 times or so. And then I feel like after that, I'm going to put this in cryogenic stasis somehow, shrink wrap or something, and to keep it looking lovely, and to have it as a wonderful keepsake and a rare item. So, all right, if you enjoy this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, please, down below. That really helps grow my channel. And have you subscribed to my channel yet? Have you subscribed yet? I'll hit that subscription button, and then also the little bell that comes on. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a new Lush video, or any video. And because YouTube is not notifying people all the time when we upload videos. But if you hit that bell, then you will be notified every video, so you don't miss anything. All right, and thank you so much for watching my channel. Thanks for watching this video, and you guys are so awesome. And thanks for not judging me when I talk in my really kooky psychic manner. And so we'll talk to you very soon on the next video. Okay, bye-bye. And